Hi, welcome back to the multicolored MadMan makes a Lego guitar. And to confirm to people, it's going to be a playable guitar. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted anything, and well, like all free building Lego people know, you make a mistake. Sometimes you got to pull the whole thing apart again and rebuild it, and maybe even pull it apart again and rebuild it several times. And that's what's happened. So here we go. So I'll give you a little bit of background in some of the development of my guitar idea. Initially, I had been going to make the whole thing out of Lego, or try to work out. So this is a prototype of a neck for a guitar that I made. As you can see here, I've made it out of interlocking pieces of Technic Lego that are clipped together, surrounded by other normal Lego pieces here. One thing, obviously, to even try to make some kind of strength, it's very thick, chunky compared to a normal guitar, and I took this to a luthier, guitar repairer I know, just to see what he thought, and it doesn't have anywhere near the strength that's required for a guitar, because a Lego neck is under an incredible amount of tension from the strings. So looking at some of the issues with Lego, that most of the pieces are fairly strong in themselves, but obviously, as you can see here, a few interlocking normal bricks, put them together, put a bit of tension, and as you can see, they actually break apart pretty easily. So the difficulty comes in trying to make something strong. In the last episode, I spoke about using Lego plate. So looking here, this is just a single Lego plate, and in themselves, just by themselves, they're actually quite bendy and quite weak. But as I said, if we almost like make Lego plywood here, I've got lots of plate Lego interlocked and joined together, so obviously all of the seams don't line up, and once you put a bunch of these together, it actually makes a very sturdy construction. You can put quite a bit of force. I'm holding the camera, so it's a bit hard to show you how much force it can actually take. So this is the idea of technique to use to make the load-bearing parts of the guitar, the tension-bearing parts of the guitar body. Look, this is what I call a disassembled guitar. Shitload more difficult than I thought it would be, but hopefully I can put it together again in Lego. So this is how I've got about designing the guitar. This is a Telecaster style body. It's a copy that I bought. I've traced around it on a piece of paper and designed, as you can see, may have remembered from the first episode, sort of designed a basic outline of what I'm going to build. This piece of paper here, it's got a reverse side from the back and also from the top. So here you can see I've started to make the body of the guitar. As you can see, it's very multicolored, but in a way that's to show that it is made from Lego, which is a toy. I could make it out of all one color. It'd be trickier to get all of the bits, but I just really like this kind of design. So this is the flip side. The top, as you can see, this is all going to be invisible basically because it's going to be built over. One of the big parts is making this guitar sort of structurally sound through the center part here, because that's going to be the bit that holds the tension of the strings. I've made a hole here because like most electric guitars, and the one that I'm using to build this with, the strings are fed through from the back, so you need a hole here. That was actually the major part of me rebuilding this several times, is because I realised it didn't need to be as big, so I've made it as small as possible. Now, as you can see, we're building up layers through here with a plate Lego, as I explained earlier. It'll be more than that, but hopefully that will hold the tension of the strings in the body without coming apart. And here, just to show you what I'm going to do with the side profile of the guitar. So I've got these pieces here, as you can see, that change the direction of the Lego. They have the studs on the side, and I'm able to put the curved pieces or the triangle pieces to rough out the edges, well, to make them slightly curvier, basically, to make it like I have here on my plan. If it was really bumpy and square, as I have here, it'd be incredibly uncomfortable to play, and I wanted to be look as much like a guitar as possible. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.